Hey everybody, Still Guts in Tennessee back with you. Today I've got a battle here on Fisherman's Bay for y'all. Show you a little medium tank strategy and kind of this map's unique. I mean, they're all unique, I guess, in their own way, but this has definite features. So I'm gonna pause it real quick here. Let me get rid of everything. So I kind of wanted to show, this town running through the middle here. The little houses, going into, I guess, the harbor area over here. It's kind of the middle of the map. It has this rise coming up to it. It's the same on both sides. You rise up to it, so it gives you a good way to retreat back. And it's also kind of dome shaped, more on this side. It drops off. So as you're on each side of this, it protects you from the other side because it's a slope. So you can kind of work this whole area anywhere you want to. Poke up into the bushes, see what you can get a shot, fall back, and kind of work. But what I'm going to show you today, since we're on the southern spawn, is we're going to work this area over here. So let me get it going again here. Bring everything up, and just bring up the big mini map here. Slow it down. So, like I said, the road going through the middle is not going through the middle. If you notice, this line is the middle of the battlefield. So the road kind of runs away. So this dip feature actually protrudes onto this side of the map. So we have this dip here. So as we know, the northern spawn, the heavies all move up to side scrape on these houses here or back in here. Support vehicles back in here. So we have shots on all of that from this side of the map. So what we need to do if you're on the southern spawn is support this side, because you're destined to win the city if you bring enough tanks to win the city, and especially use this area to flank them. So if you're on the other spawn, you need to contest this area. So I usually come up, if I'm in a fast tank, I'm going to show you a bush over here beside this house that you can look through, spot any tanks coming across here. Also going to show you, if you're in a faster light tank, another tactic on this side that helps this position. So let me get rid of everything so I can sort of show you. So that house from the northern spawn is this one that I showed you on the mini map. Come up to the left side of it, pull right to the edge, and there's bushes right here, and that's where you can spot that whole southern, the heavies moving into town on the southern side, get side shots on them, maybe get some arty support or other people that have pulled up here. The other thing is, I saw Circumflex's Unicom that streams, does videos and stuff. He gave this tip. He's in a fast tank or a light tank in particular. He comes flying up here, comes through, knocks this tree down in that direction. There is a destructible little building here. He loads an HE shell, shoots it once, and then runs through the rest of it. Then he circles back around, because you may get spotted. But then when you come back up to this position, the little building's gone, which opens up this whole lane of shooting that I'm going to be shooting down. And you knock this tree over, which gives you concealment, so they won't be able to spot you. Of course, you got to make sure nobody's doing anything to you here. So that's why it's important on the northern spawn. I contest these guys playing this. I make sure they can't use this position. I come up and shoot them in the turrets, because they'll be looking, down here like where I'm going to be doing. So you got to be aware of that. So, I'm gonna get it going here, and I'm just gonna do double speed, because it's not really, about any particular plays I'm making. It's just this position. So I got up there early to try to get some vision, like we always do, and spotted those heavies coming in. Took a little small hit from a ram, already splash. So I'm just going to work this position. So didn't get him. You just take the shots that you get. I don't want to push forward too far, because they've still got support tanks back there. So that's really my first thing, is to try to harass the support vehicles back there if I can. So that heavy pulled way back there, so I got a side shot on him. Churchill's pushing over there on the left. I checked him out, but he dies here, running out in the field like an idiot. So I just keep pulling up, not getting spotted. They're not going to contest me, so I'm just going to keep getting side shots. So this is the building I was talking about earlier. You know, when I said circumflexes talks about knocking down this tree and destroying this building. So it's still up. So you see, it's in my way shooting, but it ends up being cover for me. They hit it twice trying to shoot me. So they hit it once there. So I pull back because I'm spotted, and they're both looking at me. So yes, I've harassed them, made them turn to me. My heavies have pushed up, so we've won the city basically. So and see, they destroyed that little building for me. 2 shots. So I pinged the map for the other side, try to get people's attention. But my heavies and the Rudy T25, they all just, there's no reverse for them like many people in World of Tanks. They just keep going. So we're moving across here. We use these bushes, but it doesn't matter. These guys are going to get taken out before I can get there. So, we'll just rush up here, try to find some damage here at the end. Just slow down. I also wanted to point out, I changed my reticle settings. If you can see, the little lime green dot is wherever I'm pointed to. So if I am looking around, I used to have the little pointer, little chevron like the other marker, but I would lose it in the trees. You know, when there's a lot of foliage and dark and you're trying to zoom around and find things, it was hard to find that cursor. So I changed it to that. I like it so far. It makes it really easy to find it and everything, to know where to point to. So I spotted those 2 already. Got a hit on each. But that's going to be it. I'm not going to get any more. They're going to clean him out before I can get my aim focused in. So like I said, we just want to control the middle of the map, like we did. And like I said, if you're on the other side, if people, you need to make sure you own this area, because you need to pull up here and make sure they're not here. And if they are here, you need to harass them so they can't pull up far enough to get shots on your guys and support. That's how you're going to support your guys. So there is this whole other battle that happens over here. And when I started out, I used to go over here and camp or try to run down through here. And it's just this shooting, killing zone corridor of fire. And if I wanted that, I could head into town and go down these corridors of fire. And as a medium tank, I don't want to get pinned into a corridor. Just this, fire zone of funneled effect with people sitting there. So that's why the middle works well on lots of these maps. It just gives you lots of options to be flexible. So I hope somebody picked up something from this. If you did, give me a like or subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll keep trying to put things out as I run across battles like this, where I'm able to take good advantage of a map and can show you what maybe possibly you didn't know. And like I said, I'm no Unicom. I'm no great player. I've learned quite a bit, and I'm sharing what I know, and still have lots more to learn. So y'all have lots more to hear from me. So y'all have fun and keep tanking.